Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another reaction video. Today we are checking out Mr. Techie Tones, and he in his video, "You're wrong about Genshin." All I can say is I don't know if there's clickbait or anything, or there's anything to do with like this like Genshin cucks like moaning about that Wuthering Race is not as good as Genshin. I I don't know. We're gonna find out. Let's rock and roll, shall we? I'm hoping it's at least entertaining. By the way, let's find out.
Let me read the context. This post did ratio mine, but I get ratioed a lot in the Genshin Impact community because they're all chronically online Twitter users who anything that says I disagree with Tectone will blow up because I call their moms and it makes them upset. So
I disagree with Tectone because Tectone is a bad man.
Once again, I mean, you guys know, I put out this tweet to be on the side of the Genshin Impact children community. Okay, because this is, you can't deny Genshin Impact is a game for kids. It is.
Genshin Impact.
It is. Okay, and
I can see that actually. I think it definitely has a younger audience, a very young audience between the ages of 12 to maybe 16, 17. I could even say 18. It's like a little. It's like that. I'm guessing that in that age range. I think a lot. I think a lot of the. I mean, there's still some oldies around, but I think there's not many of them around because let's be honest, a lot of the original Genshin people, I don't think it hugely cover Genshin sides from like maybe like a Doro, but I think Doro's been covering Wuthering Waves, so I don't know if he's lost his freaking content creator pass because I think Brax is even Brax is covering Wuthering Waves, so I don't know what the situation is, but yeah, I don't know that. I think contracts are weird, but anyway, let's find it. Let's keep going.
need to stop pretending like there's this giga mature high skill cap game where we need to get end game. Understanding that this game is a baby game will make you understand why they do what they do with Genshin Impact a little bit more than you already do. Okay, now I'm not gonna lie, I get a little bit condescending because I'm bitter about it. Because it could have been so much more, but they decided to go full baby game, right? So I'm gonna go through all of this and I'm gonna let you know what's going on here. So I put out a tweet and I say a lot of people take offense to this.
A personal gripe for me is I feel like the pacing of Genshin is very low par compared to what Wuthering Waves is. I mean, at least with Wuthering Waves, I've gotten to a point where the game is actually very, even though the game is maybe a bit laggy for me, the game still the game's story flows a lot better, in my opinion. Like, I know, I think in my main account, I never got past I think it just got past the epilogue, and like, I know it was just insane to me that it was the pacing was so slow just to get past the tutorial part of the game. I know maybe I'm just terrible at the game, and I'll probably put my hand up and say I'm probably just fucking terrible at the game, but you know, I'm just like, I don't know, I feel like the Genshin's whole flow of their game is kind of ass. And they could be so much better. So much better.
But if you disagree, you are 100% wrong objectively. Now, people got really angry about this, by the way. They got very, very, very angry. And that's not a surprise.
Because people get angry. Because you can't talk about my favorite game, Genshin Impact.
I would assume off of this, you can hear me out. Because it is a game. It is made for children. And I broke down the reasons why it is for children. So Genshin Impact is Fortnite coded. Fortnite is another game that's meant for children. Okay?
It is.
Genshin Impact is a very vibrant, colorful world, much like Fortnite, another game aimed towards children. Genshin Impact has Paimon, a character very similar to Boots the monkey from Dora the Explorer, to break down everything that was said in the story in case the kid playing it doesn't understand. You cannot look me in the face and tell me that Paimon is meant for adults. That Paimon is meant for teenagers. Paimon.
I fucking hate Paimon. I gotta be honest. I fucking hate Paimon. Paimon is the most annoying character in that game. I mean, I think the game could be a lot better with Paimon not explaining everything like 2 or 3 times. Alright, Paimon is fucking annoying. I'm saying that as nicely as possible. She is fucking annoying. Alright? No disrespect to Paimon lovers, but she is so fucking annoying. She gives me, like, ultimate brain rot every time she talks. And there's no disrespect. She's just fucking annoying.
Paimon is there to talk to stupid babies. Because stupid babies are the people who play Genshin Impact. Now, Genshin Impact might be enjoyed by older people. It might be. I love Shrek. I love Fortnite. But I'm not going to ask
I need to reinstall
for
Fortnite.
a Shrek Fiona sex scene because it's
Ayo.
a kid's movie. Right? Just the same way where I'm not going to ask for adult content in Genshin anymore because it's a kid's game. All right, let's continue. They don't show any blood in the game. They don't show any real deaths. Characters like Senora, they fade away. Tepe fades away. But it portrays death in a very friendly, childlike manner. Okay? They don't show people getting their heads ripped off. They don't show blood anywhere.
Yeah.
Right? They barely even show people mourning death for longer than a second. Because
I do agree with that. They don't portray death the way they I mean, you look at something like Wuthering Waves, there is definitely shown that there's death, there's like people dying in that game, and like in brutal and like semi-brutal ways. Literally, the Honkai with the Pinnacle mission when Dormancy like stabbed the chest through Firefly, that was brutal. It was a brutal death scene. And tugged on your heartstrings. I think that was, to me, is not a child friendly death. Like you can do child friendly like deaths and as Dickie saying like they fade away or it's something like that. It's very child friendly.
They don't want anybody to be sad. Tepe dies, you get over in like 5 seconds. Okay, Senora dies, you're like, oh, well, there it is, okay. Anyways, combat is very simple. You just match your favorite colors. Blue and green make pretty flowers. Wow. And boom, all the enemies are gone. Hyper Bloom is OP. Okay? Take some blue, take some green, throw some purple in there. Fuck it. Boom.
Okay.
That's how it goes. Okay, you can act like the combat system is complex. It's really not. Take your pretty blues, take your pretty greens, throw them in a puddle. Now you have a big pretty flower. Put electricity on him and boom. Okay, Klee would be excited. Okay, it's combat.
Jesus Christ.
It's color matching. Okay, it is. It is color match. That's all it is. There's no parries.
It's so sad, but it's true though. It's so sad. It's incredibly sad how true that is though. Holy fuck, that is fucking brutal, my guy. That is so fucking brutal. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's just... I mean... Should I give Genshin one more go? Should I give Genshin one more go? I don't know if I really have the energy to do it, to be honest. I don't know if I really want to either. I'm gonna be honest, I don't even really love Genshin as much as I love Honkai and Wuwa. Fuck, I even like Nikkei more than fucking Wuwa. I don't know, man. I just don't know if I can, like, I have the physical energy to do that, to be honest. I'll think about it.
Barely any dodges. There's barely any combos. It's just, okay, max the colors. And then for all the characters that have complex kits and complex mechanics, they're accidental. Okay? Nobody in Hoyoverse is thinking, yeah, then we'll have them dash cancel Hu Tao's charge attack. That way You can do 12% more DPS if you play frame perfectly. Like, nobody's thinking that. It's a fucking accident. It's legit a fucking accident. There's any complexity. Let's just keep it a buck. Okay? The mini games are quite literally Mickey Mouse Funhouse puzzles. If you get upset at this, you are just coping at this point. You move fucking balloons around. You pick flowers. You take photos of children. And that either means that you're a kid or you're fucking EDP. You know what I mean?
Hey,
like, there's a matching flower game, a collect the coin game. They pop the balloons. Woo! They even have an event where you take photos of flowers, right? The most widely regarded Genshin Impact event is fucking hide and seek. It is fucking hide and seek. Okay?
Damn.
Don't get me wrong. I loved that event. It was fun. But you gotta know, that event is meant for kids. Okay? I mean, guys, we even have little kids in the community who still believe in imaginary friends who can't tell their wife or husbando doesn't exist in real life. These people, they think that Zhao is real. I mean, good
Jesus.
God. It's not even kids. I think Ziox thinks Zhao is real. I'm pretty sure Ziox thinks that Zhao is his boyfriend. Okay?
Jesus
and
Christ.
There's nothing wrong with that. I support my gay king. Go for it, man. But there are little kids who don't get it. And that's what causes the most issues in this community, is because there's a bunch of little kids on Twitter who don't get the difference between real life and anime. You can't tell me I'm wrong on that. You know, 99% of the issues that happen in this community are because little kids don't know what's real and what's not. Guys,
that is I mean, that's kind of true though, in a weird way. I mean, to be honest, you couldn't even you don't even have the limit towards kids. I mean, it could be just you could say that with some freaking adults on the place of play Genshin that people can tell. But yeah, it's just weird. It's just a weird thing. See, things with kids just don't understand. With adults, and because they're just getting the information from, like, they're getting their information from Twitter, and like, let's be honest, nobody should go to Twitter for the info. Alright, don't don't do that, because it's just don't. Alright, and like, and also they're feeding into people who are a bunch of fucking Genshin cucks. Alright, just don't.
There are people who think that I'm racist and transphobic. There were people who think I sexually assaulted an anime girl. They think I fucked Robin, the video game character. I mean, obviously, we did fuck, but it was consensual. So I have no idea what the fuck they're talking about. People like to use MCs as self-insert because as a kid you have social anxiety and you probably don't speak in real life when the grown-ups are talking as well. There's also no swearing in the entire game because obviously we don't want kids learning swear words. Some of us believed it was for adults with the promise of challenging and get content, but unfortunately we were lied to in every combat scenario or just bullet sponges testing to see if you spend enough money with your mother's credit card yet.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I think, what do you call it? I think Hong Stariel pushed the line on the swearing, obviously because of Booty Hill goes, son of a nice lady. What the fudge, man? Like he was literally saying censored swear words. He's literally just censored swear words, and it's fucking hilarious. He's actually fucking hilarious. And the voice actor of freaking Booty Hill has been playing Woo-Wah. Like, fucking A, let's go. Fucking A.
Or not. Let's be real. You know it. I know it. Everybody knows it. Genshin Impact's combat as being like, oh, look at how big the health bar is now. Can you beat it? Go ahead, Sonny. Run around with your kite. Hit him with your stick. You
hit him in the banus. Hit him in the banus.
Man, this is going to be really tough. I might have to dodge a mechanic. The only thing you're thinking is, I really hope he stops being invulnerable. I really hope he lands so I can hit him. Oh, he's on the ground. Man, his health bar sure is big. I sure hope I have enough damage so I can beat him. But you're not thinking, oh, Jesus, this guy's going to fuck me up. You're just thinking, how long is it going to take me to beat him? That's all you're thinking.
That's pretty much.
Like Mona.
Let's be honest. If kids are playing this game, they're just going to button mash. And at this stage, the game's a beat is an open world beat me up game, because they're just gonna go in and just try to beat the shit out of it. beat the shit out of the character until the enemy dies or the character dies, and they switch to the other character to try and they keep beating him up. And that's just 100% facts. 100% facts is that kids that's literally what kids will do. Literally what kids will do. All right.
Gene and Amber, that had some skin showing. They decided they had to cover it up to not be an influence on the kids that play the game, or that could just be the CCP. And there's nothing wrong with the game being for kids, but we at least have to acknowledge that it is a baby game. It is truly a baby game. It is, guys. It is a game for babies. That doesn't mean that you can't enjoy it. But if you
I don't know if it's a baby.
What you're playing
I don't know about that. I do think there's definitely not. I don't think it's a baby. It's a game for a younger audience, more of a younger audience than an older audience, in my opinion. I'll say between the ages maybe like 11 to 18. That's the sort of range that I think where Genshin is his demographic is. I don't think it's marketed for like literal children. Maybe like teenagers and young adults, possibly more likely. But it's definitely marketed to a younger audience at least.
Miserable because you are going to ask for mature, more complex things that aren't going to be put into Genshin Impact because it's not a game for adults. It's a game for babies. That's just how it is.
I don't know. I still don't know. I don't know about the baby thing.
Yell at the chefs for giving you applesauce and tater tots every day, and say that they're wrong because they're making food for kids. Obviously, they're not here to serve you steak and burgers. They're here to feed babies. So yes, you're gonna get upset eating there because it sucks unless you're a kid. So we gotta stop asking Genshin for mature adult updates because the game is for kids and you're going to ruin the game for the kids trying to play the baby game.
Pretty much.
Okay? And if you ever come into me in any scenario and you tell me that you're wrong, I'm going to make you listen to Paimon talking to you for 12 hours. I want to know.
Oh God, please don't.
Who do you think that's meant for? Who do you think Paimon is? I genuinely want to know. Who do you think Paimon is meant for? You think Paimon's
Please God, no.
Absolutely not. They even said they won't be making more endgame due to the fact that it might give their players anxiety. And then when they finally announced 2 years after that post that they completely flop and make endgame more restricted to trick kids spend more money. Their idea of endgame was, let's not let people use their favorite characters. Okay? And I'm sure some guy who thinks that Hu Tao is their girlfriend is going to be very upset by not being able to use her until on Spiral Abyss because he's going to feel like he's cheating on her. Okay? And then I contacted HoYoverse themselves. Okay? Just thought it was important to share, and if you don't believe me, let me provide a quote from the employee themselves. I contacted John HoYoverse. I contacted him, and he's a busy guy, and he told me, yes, we made the game for kids and stuff. A direct quote from the employees. And there are people still denying that this is not a kid's game. And it's ridiculous, because when I tell you it's a baby game, when the employees themselves are telling you this is a kid's game. And I want to make this very clear. Chat, type 1 if you were there when you heard John HoYoverse say that. Because we were all there. We were all there. We all heard John HoYoverse say it. And there's going to be people who deny that John HoYoverse said it. In conclusion, Genshin Impact is indeed a baby game. Due to its simplistic storyline,
I mean, if he's got the receipts, then fair enough.
While it may not offer the same level of complexity or challenges other games in the market, it is an excellent choice for new players just starting their gaming journey. As such, Genshin Impact is not suitable for adults who are looking for a more mature gaming experience. Absolutely. Now, me personally, I can understand how people could be upset by that. Just like Minecraft YouTubers will be upset when you tell them the age of consent is 18. But that doesn't make it wrong.
Jesus Christ.
Minecraft is also for children.
The people still play Minecraft still?
Is also for children.
Like, I don't think I've ever seen anybody.
Children, okay? And that's something that we all need to understand. Yeah, Ziox even said that we needed John HoYoverse, okay? Now, here's Minjleaf. And I want to say this beforehand. I think Minjleaf is so sweet. I think she is so nice. I don't really know her. but I've seen their content, and I think they're such a sweetheart. They unfollowed me after making this post, and I apologize if I hurt your feelings, Minfleef. But I wanna go through your, unless I'm on something wrong, Ken.
I'm gonna be honest. If somebody's like re-quotes me a fucking paragraph, I've already am disinterested in reading it. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be honest. I hate long paragraph freaking replies. All right. At this stage, you might as well do a video. At this stage, you might as well just do a video reply, because this is just terrible. I hate long text spiels, because it's just make my brain go gobbledygook. Saying why people like yap so much, I don't understand. It just makes my brain hurt every time I say. It just really makes my brain hurt. Like, just put it in like a couple of sentences of "I am pissed because you make fun of Genshin." Fucking easy. Let's say your opinion. I think your opinion's wrong. Your opinion's wrong. Genshin is a good game. Let's make it easy. Like, fuck. You don't have to make a fucking guide on how pissy it is. Everyone just keeps posting the threads like, I fucking hate that. I fucking hate that. If you can't do it in one, don't fucking do anything. Alright? Like, just don't. Because, just make it simple and to the point. Like, goddamn, please. I don't want to read a paragraph. My dyslexic brain can't handle it.
Before I misquote, do you still follow me? And the answer is yes, they do. We're all good. Thank God. I was worried I upset someone who I actually like quite a bit. Okay.
Okay.
I would love for you to come on the GotchaCast anytime.
Oh God.
I'm a big fan of your video.
If you want to just blog it and link it. Yeah, it's pretty simple. Just blog it. Or even at this stage, if you're gonna be ranting for that long, make a video. Because it's just easier. Or like have a conversation in a Discord chat, and like vent your frustrations there. Because that would be so much easier. I fucking hate it.
Yes. All right, thank God. Woo. All right, misinformation away. Okay?
Please
read their perspective.
I'm sorry, but I'm not. I love you, Techie, but I'm not. God. Fucking. It goes on for 3 minutes. Bro. I'm gonna skip ahead. I'm sorry. I am not reading a paragraph. I'm sorry. That makes my brain just hurt. That makes my brain physically hurt. Alright. I don't mind. Again, short, simple, to the point. Or make a video. Pretty fucking simple.
It's not a particularly scary story, no. At least, not for most people.
Now, you might have just said, scary story.
Oh, for fuck's sake. You already just gave me a fucking ad, you fucking motherfucker. I should actually do play something AFK Journey. I used to like drama content, but people recently have been yapping too much for me to care. That is so true. That is so true. I've kept up with all the woo drama. But it got to a stage like people yap. It's a yap fest. As it when people are fucking sending paragraphs after paragraphs of freaking the dislike of woo. Let's just make a video. It makes it at least like at least watchable. Let's make a video. It's so much easier. That I can actually understand. Because I'm super dyslexic, so I'm like, if you make a massive paragraph, I'm like, my brain's already switched off. Like, I just don't care. If you make a video, at least I can can watch and thing, I'm all good. But the thing is, if you're gonna keep yapping over a fucking paragraph, that just makes me so disinterested. No respect with Techie, because Techie is covering the drama, but I'm sorry, just proofread it. You don't have to go on for 3 minutes. 3 minutes of yapping of somebody being mad of your point of, you're wrong. Genshin's good. That's all they have to say. You're wrong. Genshin's good. That's all they have to say.
Scary story. Oh my god. That can't be for a kid's game.
I'm gonna be honest. Genshin's. I mean, how can they say the Genshin's animation's so much good when the characters look like the NPCs look like ass? I'm sorry. I'm not. This is something I. Oh, it looks so ass.
It's the tale of the Dark Knight Hero.
Dark Knight Hero? I'm horrified. Paimon, what do you think? If you had that reaction just like Paimon, then man, you might be onto something.
I'm gonna be honest. If they took Paimon out of the game, the Genshin might be a better game. I'm just not a fan of Paimon.
Maybe some of it was in the forefront. Maybe some of it was, right? Maybe, let's say, I'll be generous. Maybe 1% of that was in the forefront. Maybe even 2%, right? But you have to understand that if you are going to play Genshin Impact and expecting mature themes, expecting adult content, serious content, you will always be disappointed. And if you just accept that it's a game for kids, a lot of people will be able to move forward and stop this false expectations of what they have in the game.
Okay, get ticky. I will give Genshin I'm gonna give Genshin another go, and say, okay, the game is for kids, and if I don't like it, then I'm just never gonna play it ever again. All right, because I should actually try to attempt it on my main account, because I've actually invested I actually put a bit of money on that account, because I have in my main account I actually have some decent characters. Just that I know that I feel like the game is so stretched that the start so fucking stretched out. It's unreal. And I'm just not a fan of the game. I think Wu was pacing so much better than Genshin. Who's ringing me? Why is my brother ringing me? Hello. Hi.
Can you come back this real quick? I was making a question now.
I didn't ask for any.
Okay.
But I'll come down in a second.
Alright.
Okay. Alright. But Mom's made dinner. I didn't ask for dinner, but okay. All good. We'll wrap this up.
When they want characters to die, who get disappointed when they want challenging combat updates, who get upset every time they see new events happening.
Have a nice meal. I will have a nice meal. I didn't even know that Mum was making dinner tonight.
Okay.
I thought Mum was working tonight. Oh, good. We'll have some din-dins after this.
Going full on baby mode. They're making Pokemon. Okay. Pokemon. They're making a Pokemon update. Allegedly. Pokemon update. Allegedly. It is what it is.
Oh yeah, they are doing a Pokemon update. So they're literally just doing Power World. They're literally just doing Power World. Genshin just taking a hint at a Power World's book.
Come in here.
I saw the update.
Come in here and tell me that this game is not made for children. Minecraft's made for kids.
I should actually react to the Genshin live stream, but I just don't want to because I just don't care.
End game challenging content, and we want sex in the game because it's a game made for kids. So just try to accept that and move forward, because it'll make you understand Genshin a lot more. And if you want a game that's a Genshin for adults, try Wuthering Waves today. Download in the pinned comment and the subscription. And thanks for sponsoring.
I love it. I mean, fair enough.
If you want an adult version of Genshin, then just play Wuthering Waves.
It's kind of true, to be honest.
If you want death, if you want blood, if you want challenging content, if you want harder mobs, if you want complex intricacies in your mechanics, then just play Wuthering Waves.
Yeah.
If you want an easier version of Wuthering Waves, if you want a pretty pony version of Wuthering Waves, then go play Genshin Impact. It's that simple. I think that you can enjoy both, but you need to understand they're aiming at very different people.
Yeah.
They're aiming at very different people. Genshin's for kids, and I would say Wuthering Waves is for 16 and up. One's for kids, one's for teens.
I don't know. Again, I don't know about that Genshin's fully for kids, because I'm pretty sure there's a lot of older, at least between 14 to 18, of players. I'm pretty sure. I think there's just like young teenagers and young adults are still technically playing Genshin. I mean, to be fair, I think WoW was more for a mature audience, and I do think that, but I do think Genshin, even though it's if you can say it's marketed for kids, it's most likely that it's the player base is between, I would say between 11 maybe to 18. I think there's still young adults still playing the game. I think there's still a young, not super old, but at least a young adult audience to Genshin, in my opinion.
That's what I think. I hate to say it, Wuthering Waves isn't complex either, bro. If you want complex gacha, games aren't it. Fob, you're saying that because you spent $10,000. I sure as fuck hope Wuthering Waves isn't complex for you, because you spent $1 billion. You're going into a knife fight with a nuclear bomb.
Jesus Christ.
What do you think was going to happen? Bro, I have not. Okay, Fob, then why don't you get on my account right now and beat Hologram 6? I'm clearing everything with a 4-star, and I bet they're max constellation. I bet you they're all max constellation. So why don't you get on my account? Why don't you get on my account, and then let's see how it goes. Okay? But that is just
Ticky with the call out. Ticky with the call out.
There it is. See you on the next one. Appreciate y'all. And if you disagree, I would love to hear about it. I would love to hear about it. See you on the next one, boys. Peace.
All right. Interesting video. Yeah. I do think Genshin is marketed for a younger crowd now. But I don't think it's played by a younger crowd. I think it's like with Pokemon. Even though Pokemon is marketed for children, there's still an older fan base. So the worst thing is the majority of the people who are moaning are probably the older Genshin audience, and that's kind of sad. Because you be honest, no kids are moaning about what's a better game between Genshin and frickin' WoW. They don't care. Most kids goes, oh yeah, another game I can play. I don't think young kids really give a shit, in my personal opinion. But anyway, that's just me. But anyway, team, thanks for watching. Appreciate your faces. Link to the video will be down in the description below, and I'll see you guys next time. Adios.